Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm McNair. Here's a look at your headlines. Well, if you've been feeling as if you've gotten the flu lately, you're not alone. The CDC reports that South Carolina and New Jersey have the highest flu rates in the country over the last week. The State Department of Public Health says there were 10 flu-related deaths in the state in a single week earlier this month and 30 for the season. So far, over 20,000 lab-confirmed tests of the flu have been reported, over 5,700 of them in the last week. Most of the flu-related deaths and hospitalizations have been for those over the age of 65. Governor Henry McMaster likes the idea of reviving the VC Summer nuclear power plant that was abandoned at the start of his last term as governor. In his State of the State address, McMaster endorsed the plan being pushed by Lowcountry State Senator Tom Davis for Santee Cooper to find a buyer for the plant to help address the rising energy needs in the state after a review of the closed plant found it to be in excellent condition. Private companies are scrambling to find more electricity to power their AI projects. Project delays, cost overruns, and corporate malfeasance led to plant construction being halted a few years ago. McMaster also addressed eventually eliminating the state income tax and continuing to offer pay raises for teachers. A new YMCA will be opening in the Lowcountry after the delayed groundbreaking of the James Fisher Foundation YMCA this week as part of the East Argent Development Project in Hardeeville. The hope was to begin construction on the 20-acre site back in late 2022, but permitting issues delayed that project. When completed, the new Y is expected to include an aquatics complex, a wellness center, a group exercise studio, preschool childcare, and a cafe. The first phase of the project should be completed in 12 to 18 months. Well, police had an easy arrest of a suspect in the murder of 49-year-old wheelchair-bound Darren Mulligan this week. Kevin Maurice of Seabrook was already in the Beaufort County Jail on cocaine possession and other charges when police decided he was the one who killed Mulligan, who is also from Seabrook. Authorities say Maurice left Mulligan's body off Gibbet Road in Pritchardville before last week's snowstorm. An autopsy of Mulligan was delayed by the storm, but the coroner's office ruled it a homicide. The Beaufort County Sheriff's Office says the 36-year-old Maurice was one of the last people seen with Mulligan before he disappeared. Well, the Honey Hill Civil War battlefield near Ridgeland has been visited recently by a Georgia researcher and her 3 cadaver dogs hunting for more evidence of the battle near the end of the Civil War. The Friends of Honey Hill Battlefield are clearing land, building overlooks, and creating walking trails in hopes of opening up the battle site to the public. The whole operation is an effort to solve the mystery of 26 soldiers who were listed as missing in action after the battle 160 years ago as Sherman marched to Savannah from Atlanta. The tracking dogs have found over 50 cents of human remains, though there's no guarantee that they'll find any bodies. It's estimated there were about 900 casualties in that battle, more of them on the Union side. Many of those soldiers were Black. For more information on these stories, visit the news sources on your screen and be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHITV.com. Still to come, we'll tell you about a fun event taking place Sunday in Bluffton to support Bluffton firefighters. Don't go away.